Hello and welcome. You're here, I'm here, and now it's time for Saturday afternoon football. When they talk about great Tigers, the man to the right of me is always on the shortlist. Welcome, Matthew Richardson.
Hi, Dennis. Always a pleasure to call a game with you.
Fremantle run on. Banners ready for the players.
We are the Fremantle Dockers. Way to go. Hit 'em real hard, send 'em down. We're a great club, a club that no one loves because we don't exist.
Banners ready for the players.
The mighty buy is our name. We're the greatest at this game. Yet, despite a lack of coaching staff, player list, facilities, buildings, or any kind of business.
We have the toss of the coin. I can't wait for this encounter to begin, and I think the crowd would agree with me too. They're on the edge of their seats. Here we go. It's the home team versus Fremantle. Hand passed by O'Shea. Pearce putting some power behind that one. Takes it well. Johnson slams it on the boot. Neil got under it. Bumps the pigskin. Valentine has it. Kicks it across the ground. Great mark. He gives it a punishing kick. Gathered by Thornton. There's players everywhere, but somehow he manages to send out the handball. Point the difference. Disappointing kick there. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Kicked by Johnson. Marked by Sutcliffe. Heads up the corridor. Nice mark there. Kicked by Joker. And the mark will be paid. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. She's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. It's going. The kick just clears the line for a goal. The game officially underway now. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Pearce thumps it forward. Whack. Have that, mate. The ball bounced favourably for Sandilands. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. A lovely drop punch. Great mark.
O'Shea just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. Fife claims the ball. Puts boot to ball. Walters with the mark. Sending it on its way. He gets the upper hand. Matera slams the ball to his boot.
Opportunity now for Kirsten. Going for goal number 1. The goal for the Dockers. Kirsten getting his first right there. The Dockers with their first goal on the board.
Kirsten can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match.
Sandilands really gets onto this one. A great effort. Millican kicks. Neil presents and takes the mark. Slams it on the boot. Takes control of the bouncing ball. He's rammed that one into the woodwork. The scores are level. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Marks. That kick has covered a very long distance. Spilled by Neil. Joker looking to make them pay for that turnover. Good mark by Spur. Slams it on the boot. Strong mark. Pumps it inside the 50. Pearce with the tap. Has it now. He runs for home. Pearce gets a nice bump from Mills. There's someone on the ground. Looks like Spur. That looks nasty. He'll be rushed to the rooms for medical treatment. Don't think, though, he'll be coming back. The ball picked up. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. home team by 6 points. All is in readiness. The bounce, laser straight. First hand's important. I think he just wants attention. Boots it. Oh, he's dropped it. He'll rue that one. Sandlin's bumped off the ball. Fife with the mighty fist. Neil with the tap. He takes control of the loose ball. Thornton kicks. Simply outplayed the opposition there.
Hamling can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. Joker with the kick. Strong mark there.
Works it across the ground. Perfect timing from Hamling. Sends it on its way. Nice work from Walters. Sends the Sharon on its way. Takes it well. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. Nelson putting some power behind that one. O'Shea has a great set of hands. Fantastic now. Richo, your thoughts on the first quarter?
We're up and about early, but I bet the coach will be happy with this lead at quarter time as the players look like they are ticking all the boxes for commitment and determination.
First break is over, and we're back in action.
Obstacles are those fruitful things you see when you take your eyes off your goals.
Mundy just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. Bennell gets the upper hand. 40 metres out. This kick to square it up. That was a poor kick, wasn't it, Richard?
I'm too sure about that, Dennis.
Less than a goal the difference. Fremantle still in with a chance. It's not the score he was looking for. He'll be looking to spot the player on the burst. Pearce gets it on the bounce. O'Shea, not fazed by the pressure, gets his kick away. Lucky bounce collected. Choose to kick it. The mark missed by Pearce. He runs into the open goal. Pinpoint accuracy from Mills. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. All is in readiness. The bounce is straight as an arrow. Claimed by Sandilands. Whack. Have that, mate. Mundy feeds it wide. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well.
Sheridan's a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. Bennell takes a shot. There's no contest for that mark.
That came off the boot with huge power. O'Shea claims it. Goes up the line. Great grab. Nice long kick by Joker. And the mark will be paid. Moves it quickly by hand. Too slow with the handball. The goal for the home team. The home team by 17. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce.
Sandilands is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Johnson intercepts the bouncing ball. He gets boot to the ball. Fife with the ball. He boots it. He grabs it.
Walters feeds it wide. Marks. Nelson puts it on the boot. Great mark. Boots it. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Sandlands feeds it wide. He runs for home, going for goal number 1. The goal eludes him just wide of the target. Fremantle are on the ropes right now. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Strong mark. 50 metres from home. Kicked by Walters. The contest, no match for him. 30 metres out. This should prove an easy angle for Mundy. Going for goal number 1. Fremantle can catch up from here. They're less than 2 goals down. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. Pearce aims for his man on the ground. With the ball now. He pumped that one. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Could you back him in from here, Richo?
Most players at this level shouldn't have any trouble with this conversion.
Smith going for number 1. Perfect kick. The home team lead Fremantle by 16. All is in readiness. There's the bounce.
Pearce. Seems like he's enjoying his footy. I think he's going to be around for a long time. Accuracy eluding him there. O'Shea intercepts the bouncing ball. Holding the ball was the call. Hamling boots it long. Kept his composure then. Walters slams the ball to his boot. McCarthy with a strong mark.
He's a long way from home, but he's a chance. McCarthy takes a shot. That's got to hurt it. Just missed. Fremantle is starting to drop behind. It's not the score he was looking for. Great grab. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. Pearce lets fly with a shot at goal. Wilson marks. 20 metres out. Going for goal number 1. Nice kick. Wilson getting his first. 2 goals would change the lead in favour of Fremantle. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Tapping totally outclassed in that contest. Fife with the football. Boots it. Smith presents and takes the mark. He takes the shot. Is it? Is it? The home team by 15 points. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Nice bounce. Pearce with the hit. Wow, what a hit. Reminiscent of young, lethal Lee Matthews. Behind posts should be cowering in fear. You've seen a half now, Richo. Your thoughts?
Besides pride, loyalty, discipline, heart and mind, confidence is the key to all the locks and kept plenty of that running into the long break.
The players have been down to the rooms now and they would have had some treatment, a talk from the coach, and should be ready for another half of football. I know we are.
You can motivate by fear and you can motivate by reward. But both those methods are only temporary. The only lasting thing is self-motivation.
5 kicks. The contest, no match for him. Mundy will need to pull something special out here. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. 45 metres out. Bennell with a relatively easy shot. Never looked like going through. Would you believe it? Another point. Fremantle needs 3 goals to get back in this. Disappointing kick there. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Get that weak shiitake mushroom out of here. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. I haven't seen him for a while, Richo.
That's right, Dennis. He just can't seem to get into this game.
One of only a few possessions. Neither ruckman giving an inch. Sandilands nicely outclassing Pearce. Batted down nicely by Sandilands. His foot finds the ball and brings it out of the pack. Ball goes over the line and out of play. It'll be the umpire's ball. The ruckman hard at it. Pearce not even close to getting the hit out. He might have to take a leaf out of the Karate Kid and sweep the knee. The home team by 15 points. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Johnson kicks it. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Hamling with the kick. Wins the hard ball. Ballantyne putting some power behind that one. Choose to kick it. Great mark.
Well, the quality of disposal has been pretty soft out there, and that's enabled the Dockers to rack up the marks. The Dockers need to cut out these junk possessions and become more attacking. Nelson with the kick. Pearce with a strong mark.
Not what he intended with that kick. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. A talk from Spur. Great grab. Pumps it inside the 50. Pearce handballs it to the open paddock. Spears a low ball. Strong mark by Hamling.
He's not the biggest threat on the field, but he can make his opponent accountable, and he requires a watchful eye at times. He gets it under pressure. Ballantyne boots it. Sandilands with the spill. Nelson picks up the loose ball.
Matera throws it clear as day. Kicked by Commotion. He was never going to get that. Exclamation point. How about that? He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. An easy interception for Pearce. He runs into the goal. Going for goal number 1. He'll be happy with that. He sinks his first goal. The home team have scored the last 2 goals. The home team in front. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Claimed by Pearce. Thornton has the ball. Gets boot to leather. Marked by Mills. Would you back him in from here, Richo?
If he misses this, I'd recommend a location change or get back to the back line.
Well, if you could hand-pick a position, this is it. Straight in front of the goals. The home team have scored the last 3 goals. The home team in front. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. And look at that bounce. Sandilands outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Deft touch from Pearce. Gets the loose ball. Wow, some of his hits border on felonious assault. He shouldn't have bothered. Ryan sweeps on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. He picks up the loose ball. He's got the football now. Fife has the ball. Thornton lets fly with a shot at goal. Johnson ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly. Strong mark. Kicked by Pearce. Hands like dinner plates.
Hamling's a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. He slams that on the boot. That's a nice, strong mark. Mundy kicks the ball.
A good third quarter. What do you think, Richo?
We'll be looking to close out this match ruthlessly and get a healthy percentage boost in the process.
That was a high-scoring third quarter. The final term has commenced.
The game isn't over till it's over.
Pearce nicely outclassing Sandilands with the ball now. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Sandilands kicks it. He was never going to get that. Able to grab it on the half volley. Mundy comes away with the ball. He picks up the loose ball. Boots it. Hamling has it. Straight down the field. Takes it well. Oh, something must have carried that. It's a lovely long kick. Here's a mighty kick at the footy. Sandilands has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark.
Sandilands is quite clean, picking up the ball on the half volley. He gets boot to the ball. Fife really forced to earn that mark. He slams that on the boot. Matera with the mark. He kicks the ball. He gets the upper hand.
Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Going for goal number 2. The huge kick makes it to the goals. That's his second. The Dockers need to put in everything they have to try and turn this one around. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Tapped by Sandilands. Wow, some of his hits border on felonious assault.
Holding the ball.
Chips it down towards half forward. Mundy soars over the pack and takes a ripper. He's got eyes like a pterodactyl with contact lenses.
Mundy is very clever when dealing with tags. He loves taking heavier taggers that lack pace into space where a foot race becomes important. Coaches just love players like him. Sending it on its way. Nelson spills it. O'Shea gets taken down, holding the ball.
Kicks. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Bennell kicks inside 50. Mundy had no chance, but at least he made an attempt. Dishes it off to the running player. Deep, you've got to give it off. Opportunity for Mundy, 45 metres out. Well, if you could hand-pick a position, this is it. Straight in front of the goals. They've lifted their intensity.
Mundy is good on both left and right, so kicking off either side is just not an issue for him.
The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. Sandilands gets onto the ball. The bouncing ball is controlled. Lovely drop pass. Great grab. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision.
The Dockers have taken plenty of marks, but they haven't converted enough into goals. That's why they find themselves trailing. The ball crosses the line. We'll get a throw in. He taps the ball. Neil with a clean pickup. Gives it to the running man. Pearce bumps. Ballantyne taps it. Fife picks up the ball. He hits it. Sandilands gets the ball. Dishes it off to the running player. Ryan takes the mark.
Ryan sends one up towards the wing. Over the top of the pack.
Fremantle have been able to take more marks out there, but most of these have been from playing possession footy. They need to start taking a few more risks out there. Ryan boots it. Good mark.
He steadies now in front of goal. Choose to kick it. Smith drops it. They've conceded possession. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. 40 metres from home. You'd back her from this position. She's getting accustomed, Richard, to kicking these goals. The home team had one to their tally. 3 of the best. She's putting on a clinic. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The bounce straight down. Guided by Pearce. Big man does nicely. He smashes and bashes it. He lays it on the boot for a giant kick. Great mark.
No questioning whether the Dockers can take a mark. I think everyone has seen enough cheap marks taken out there. The Dockers need to start kicking more direct for goal. Sutcliffe giving away a free. Puts boot to ball. That's a nice strong mark.
Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. 35 metres out. Couldn't ask for much better than this. It's an easy shot here. Mills executes the goal well. They increase their lead. Real disappointment for fans of Fremantle.
We're a great, great club.
What were your thoughts on the match, Richard?
Really brought home the bacon today.
The mighty buy is our name. We're the greatest at this game. Yet, despite a lack of coaching staff, player list, facilities, buildings, or any kind of physical presence at all, we are still the greatest team. Now for no reason here is a guitar solo.
Final scores are 62 to 35. That's it for us. I will see you again, but not yet. Not yet.